What do Demi Moore, Kim Cattrall, and Cameron Diaz all have in common? The answer is men.
Men. More specifically, younger men. The women are among Hollywood's most famous cougars.
Oh, use that word, and Bea Thompson will tell it like it is. Bea is WBAV's News and Public Affairs Director and the host of Queen City Limits. Thank you, Bea, for joining us.
Well, I appreciate being here because I think it's an interesting topic, but I must preface it by saying this is the disclaimer.
Uh-oh.
I was talking to a friend of mine on the West Coast, and he was like, well, Bea, you know, there are some women who like this idea of being called a cougar. Well, that's my disclaimer. Now, let's go back to what we really feel about that word. It appears to be all the rage calling grown women cougars, essentially saying that women of a certain age are going after America's sons. But this latest craze to term us as female felines constantly on the prowl is, well, I think it's a bit of a hairball that needs to be coughed up and disposed of.
Ooh.
Somehow, popular culture would have you believe that a woman who has obtained the American dream solo and wants to find the man of her dreams means she's out to snag cubs instead of lions. Well, it's just a female version of what men have always done, the so-called May-December relationship. Oh, yeah, by the way, he gets to be called her uncle. Well, I don't know about you, but I personally need someone who remembers at least some of the things that I do, who knows the same dance steps, can talk about more than being tatted up. I don't want a tattoo. An inkling of what the phrase courting means. I know, that's a foreign term to many young women, but it actually means, girl, they come looking for you, not you just looking for a hookup. Well, somehow in our attempts to bow down to all things young, we have mistakenly decided that grown women should act like Cruella de Vil, devouring man pups like soup du jour. And those male pups seem to think they've made our lives by being seen with the so-called mature woman. Please. Part of this may be Mother Nature's fault. You know, women are just hitting their prime when we reach that so-called cougar category. And young men seem to be totally enthralled by it. I think they just see us coming. Well, in nature, a seasoned cougar knows the game much better than a pup who's just starting the hunt. And most hunters do want the best trophy. Yet we are more than that. Today's woman is not just a piece to hang on the arm of any man, young or old. As women, we bring a whole lot more to the table of life, and we finally learn to feast at it instead of waiting for scraps to come our way. For some women, that means going younger. For others, well, we're going to hold out for wiser. So to all those who refer to all women as cougars, let me refer you to an old R&B song. What's this old world coming to? Things just ain't the same. Anytime the hunter gets captured by the game.
This is starting to worry me.
Now,
Bea, telling it like it is.
of course, you know, but my friend, pardon me as I go through an allergy alert here.
Yeah.
But a friend of mine did say, you know, women do seem to like the younger guys. It depends. I think there has to be a disclaimer there. We allow that. It's a wonderful thing if that's what you want to do. But don't decide that every woman who is dating is a cougar in waiting.
Absolutely. I
That's
totally
right.
agree with that. Well, anytime you see a woman of a certain age just out at a bar, people automatically call her a cougar, and that just doesn't seem like a fair thing. Well, joining us now is a self-proclaimed cougar. Ramona's mom, Weezy, is here. Weezy, I'm so glad you came by Charlotte today.
Well, I'm so glad that you invited me because I'd like to set the record straight about what is a cougar.
All right, go right ahead.
Okay.
Now, I like to use this acronym for cougar. A cougar is confident. A cougar is an older, outgoing lady. A cougar is unafraid. A cougar is gracious. A cougar is attractive, and a cougar is ready for the future.
She's ready.
That is a cougar. Now, we've had, you know, people think that cougars are just these women who are out to get toy boys, but there's so much more substance to us than that.
To us. I like how you call yourself one.
Yeah, especially when she throws in attractive. To us.
So the word obviously doesn't bother you, especially I think when you put it the way you just did. I think then it becomes, yes, I can do whatever I want.
Sure.
I'm a grown-up. Sure.
Yeah, but she left out one word, one phrase. Attack a cougar wrong, and she'll attack back. Approach her wrong, and she'll approach you the way you should be approached.
Well, Bea, thank you so much for stopping by and telling us the way it is.